Earth's great redemption scenario. We live on a blue planet. It's thanks to a huge ocean that covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. The ocean is the source of life and the huge heart that controls our climate. But what if all this sea disappeared and the ground rose in its place? And what if this land we live in becomes a huge ocean? Have you ever imagined it? Earth's terrain will be completely upended, and our climate will be plunged into unpredictable chaos. How to change our planet? I'll talk about it now. The first change is the dramatic reversal of the terrain. Every land on Earth becomes an ocean, and every ocean becomes a land. 90% of the continents we currently live in sink under huge oceans. And what used to be the sea emerges as a new continent connected by a huge mass. This new land will look like a huge supercontinent. Located at 11,033 m below the Pacific Ocean, currently the deepest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench becomes the highest peak in the New World. It's a huge mountain that rises 11,033 meters above sea level. On the other hand, Mount Everest, called the roof of the world, will become part of a huge sea and turn into the deepest basin. Like this, the familiar world is completely gone, and a new world is born where everything is reversed. The change in terrain is just the beginning. The real problem is the loss of the Earth's heart, the sea's role. The ocean has played a key role in evenly distributing solar heat throughout the planet, controlling temperatures and maintaining a stable climate. It was also a huge carbon sink that absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and slows global warming. However, as the ocean disappears, all of these functions stop. As the heat is not properly dispersed, the daily temperature difference between day and night becomes extremely large. Heat ground in the middle of the day boils, and it can freeze hard in the middle of the night. In addition, as the evaporation of water is significantly reduced, the new land will quickly turn into a huge desert without water. Only hot and dry land becomes an endless world. The collapse of the climate system creates an extreme environment where life cannot live. The most deadly change is the acceleration of global warming. As the ocean disappears, huge carbon sink disappears. Carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gas we emit, stays in the atmosphere because there is nowhere else to be absorbed. The greenhouse effect grows out of control, and the Earth's temperature rises slowly but quickly. Eventually, the planet will get hotter and hotter, and even the little water that remains will evaporate. In this hot, dry world, living things lose their breathing space. Even if humans try to build air conditioners and shelter, they will be helpless in the face of extreme temperatures, water, and food shortages. What is the fate of life? The average altitude of the new land is 4,270 m. This is much higher than the elevation currently inhabited by humans. Lean air and low air pressure make breathing painful itself. Extreme temperature changes and desertification create an environment where most creatures cannot live. The terrestrial ecosystem would have collapsed, and the sea creatures would have already disappeared. In conclusion, the Earth, where the sea disappeared, is no longer a blue planet where life can live. Earth, which has lost its climate control and carbon absorption function, will not heal itself, and will eventually destroy all living things. This story sends us an important message. The ocean is not just a collection of water. It is essential to the survival of the Earth. Just by imagining the disappearance of the existence of the sea we took for granted, we can clearly realize why we need to protect it.